Let us begin this history of women in America with Native American women. The life of Indian tribes before the Europeans ever came on the scene points out very vividly the positive roles in many ways that Indian women played. What is true of tribal societies all around the world is this notion of the extended family, or sometimes referred to as the kinship group. Not just a nuclear family of parents and children, and perhaps include grandparents, but aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins, as an extended family. And what has been seen, looking at such tribal societies around the world, is that it provided a kind of security, a kind of closeness, a kind of love in an extended way. Native American women were seen as special in many ways in Indian tribal society. One of the earliest deities that we see around the world, not just in America, is that concept of Mother Earth. Mother Earth, not Father Earth. As the earth rejuvenates each spring with new growth, so the woman gives birth to offspring. Only women can do that. And it was seen, on our subject of Indian women, it was seen as a miraculous kind of thing. And therefore women were held in high esteem. Maybe some splicing there.
That's okay.
Just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
And after you telling me how what good health here is.
In the community as a whole. Even something besides giving birth, which was seen as that miraculous thing that only women can do, even something such as menstruation was seen in a positive way by that Indian tribe. Only women do this, and again, it filled the tribe with wonder. Later on, we'll see how other European societies would look at the same phenomenon in a very different kind of way. We see in Indian tribal society often matriarchies. The Europeans who would come over, overwhelmingly patriarchal, the father, the husband, total power. But in tribal societies, in Indian tribal societies particularly, we see very often matrilineal. That is to say, the line of authority not from father to son, but from mother to daughter. And this gave them a certain element of power. It has recently been understood better that, for example, there were more women chiefs of tribes than had heretofore been assumed. As far as economics is concerned, women could play an important role, an independent role. If we go back to the very beginnings of tribal societies in the history of human beings, we initially talk about hunters and gatherers. The men primarily did the hunting. The women, constrained by pregnancies and nursings and caring for infants, did the gathering, primarily. Which was more important for that tribe's survival? The gathering. The hunting may be more spectacular, a successful hunt, the kill, the meat of the weeks to come. But the gathering was steadier for the life of that tribe. And women generally did this. It is one step beyond hunting to speak of herding or the domestication of animals, which men would control. And that had all of its positives, as we can well imagine. But the gathering would lead to agriculture. And here that discovery of controlling the food supply can be seen as an invention by women, coming out of their understanding of the growth of crops in the wild and then to be controlled. And their dominance of farming made them very special in that tribal society. As far as religion is concerned, the religion that we can speak of was, in addition to Mother Earth, we have what may generally be...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?